Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Now here's White. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Williams with it. Outside Paul. Pass to Caruso. To the middle. Off target at the rim. Allen, right side. And there's the screen. Now here's White. He's guarded by Paul. Inside. Here's Garnett.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Outside Paul. Back to SGA. Screen by Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now, here is James. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
They set the pick. Back to SGA. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Now, this is SGA doing what he does best, applying pressure to the defense with his pure scoring ability.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And it's James with the jam.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Outside, SGA. Going inside. Paul for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And stolen by Caruso. Williams on the wing. Out to the right wing. Williams on the wing. Fires from deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Yeah, nice shot by Williams. Just a soft touch from deep.
Pass to Garnett. The 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back over to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And here's SGA outside. Doesn't go that time. Celtics trail by 3. Out to James. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. James has got 5 now.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Here's SGA. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Whoa! Oh!
Sweet move.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Paul looking over the floor. Outside, SGA. Again, SGA can't get it to go. And stolen by Williams. No luck on that one. Tie game in Boston. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Now, here's Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Garnett. Back to White. And stolen by Williams. Here's Walker. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Nick Claxton.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the call.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Williams. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Now here's White. Still no points. Pass to Edwards. 4-3. Edwards on target.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
The number 1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Pass to Garnett. Now here's Claxton. The 3 is up. And the Celtics another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Nembhard with it. Now guarded by White. Left side Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Walker, the open look. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And we all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
So for Oklahoma City, second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Now Hill to the inside. Pass to Claxton. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Drills it from deep.
Yeah, playing off ball. We've seen more of this over the latter part of Paul's career.
Back to Hill. 1:41 left in the second. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC. piece by piece.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And that's what happens when you put pressure on the defense, especially when you're a great scorer like Williams.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Hill. .121 left in the first half. Back to James. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal for the finish. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub. Just playing above the rim.
Pass to Hill. And here's Claxton from the high post. And he nails the jumper. Claxton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. That one's good. This game is all even. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Up top, Hill. Pass to James. Here's Nevitt. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
These are his first free throws of the game. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Ball hits them both. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Nevitt. And he banks in the layup. Nevitt's got his first 2 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
Tie game in Boston. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so Paul will bring it up for the Thunder. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Back to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Williams has got 10 points.
And Williams is so poised down inside. He just gets it done from anywhere on the court.
Shoots. Garnett no good. Thunder with a lead. Now here's Williams. 10 points for him. Outside Paul. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Screen by Holmgren. He shoots. Blocked.
You know, as a shooter, you have to be aware of Derek White, one of the top defenders in the game. Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Brian.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Pass to Caruso. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Caruso's gotten his second bucket.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Here's Garnett. He's covered by Holmgren. Garnett, that's good. 6 points for him.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Paul drives in. Soft touch off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Well, the minute Paul sees a crack, he's going to attack.
That's green. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams misses. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 5. James outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Thunder leading by 5. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Pass to Edwards. Back to White. Inside. White gets it to go.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Now Walker. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
For 3, Clingan. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
White with it. Guarded now by Williams. Allen outside. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Allen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
White looking it over. Pass to Edwards. Allen outside. James inside. Shoots over Walker. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically...
Oklahoma City, 38.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. White on the wing. Back to Allen. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Garnett, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Williams with it. Now guarded by White. Williams up top. Boston with a rebound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
James deciding where to go with it. The kick out to White. Outside Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Right side, Walker. Williams from long range. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Walker. Oh, it misses. Celtics trail by 5. Here's James. Now White. Allen! And he gets it from 15.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
And it's Williams off the drive. And he nails it.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
James outside. Lots of room. And there it is.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Chris Paul. The 3 is off. Celtics trail by 4. White. Outside Edwards. Here's Garnett. Another shot. Rebounded by Paul.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
A minute 6 left in the game. Outside Holmgren. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
James outside. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards. Holmgren there for the rebound. White with a steal.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Paul driving to the basket. Edwards fires. Oh, missed on the tray. Caruso outside. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.